July 16th, 2014. So I need any viewers of this video blog, if you will, this video diary, to help me make a decision. Yesterday I received an invitation to go down and participate in the Dogwood Monarchist Society, DMS, Pride Show. Now, for those of you who don't know, the DMS is the Vancouver, British Columbia chapter of the International Imperial Court system. The stories go that it's the oldest and certainly one of the most influential Imperial Court chapters in Canada, maybe in North America, I don't know. They call themselves the Mother Court. Mother of what? I don't know, but I suppose I could find out. In any event, as part of Vancouver's Pride celebrations every year, the Dogwood Monarchist Society puts on a show. Now, the Dogwood Monarchist Society raises funds for various charities in the Vancouver area anyway. And they pick a new bunch every year. I believe this year they're supporting Friends for Life, and I think it's called Wings Housing. I may be mistaken about this, but that provides affordable housing for persons dealing with some pretty serious diseases like HIV/AIDS and cancer and so forth. A very worthy cause. So they asked me to go down. I was invited by none other than the reigning or recently stepped down monarch, king, emperor, whatever you wish to call it, of the Dogwood Monarchist Society. So this feels good to me. This is an invitation from an august personage in the LGBT community in Vancouver, and I love performing, so maybe I should go down. Now, I contacted this person and I asked him, what sort of a musical choice should you make? And he left it, quite up in the air, whatever speaks to you, whatever sort of an upbeat, prideful number, right? And however one wants to define prideful. So I thought about it and I thought, I know exactly the song to take. To perform to down there and to take with me and so on, because I usually travel with my music. So if the viewer of this video blog could help me decide whether I should go down or not, that would really help me out. And thinking about it, lately I've gotten a lot of influence from the forefathers of modern music. Early 1980s punk rock and early 1980s heavy metal music, and I've come to the conclusion that the people performing at that time were the real forerunners of what we're seeing today. The headwaters of the river, if you will. They invented it all. Everything that you see done today by performers today was originated at that time. And it was really a period of strong musical invention and creativity, right? And anyone who thinks that they're seeing, very energetic, very aggressive stage performances these days should look up a performance from the early 80s by Henry Rollins when he was fronting the band Black Flag. You want an aggressive, energetic, passionate stage performance, you can't do much worse than Henry Rollins, either on his own with the Rollins Band or originally as the frontman for Black Flag. Very opinionated fellow. You can tell that he's had a big influence on my thinking of late. And, the grand stage shows, that sort of thing, that was originated by, Judas Priest and Rob Halford, Iron Maiden and Bruce Dickinson, and Ronnie James Dio's various bands, Black Sabbath and the eponymous Dio, right? The spectacle, the temporary autonomous zone, those guys did it first, and that's just three of the people originating this kind of performing. Shock rock, the nightmarish imagery that we count on Marilyn Manson to do, and that sort of thing. Alice Cooper was doing it first. Same thing with Slipknot. Here are the primogenitors of an entire musical genre, an entire way of looking at popular music, doing it first. Okay, and by the way, I would be remiss if in talking about energetic stage performances, I didn't mention arguably one of the gods, the living gods of modern music, Iggy Pop. You can't get much more energetic than what Iggy Pop was doing. So, does the viewer think that it wouldn't be a bad idea at all, that in fact it would be good to go down and bring that sensibility to the performing environment in Vancouver? Because frankly, the performances that are often associated with the LGBT community, with the people of the rainbow, can be a little staid, can be a little, a little rock back on your heels, that kind of thing, right? Dance music, electronica, hip hop, whatever it's called, is that the music that they need to listen to, or do they really need music of rebellion and which early 1980s punk music of the sort Black Flag and the Damned and Iggy and the Stooges and so forth made? That's music of the rebellion. And do they need maybe a little time away, a temporary autonomous zone of the sort that heavy metal music can really make, where it can take you away from this world, take you away from your troubles, and you can have a good time? Now, the viewer and those that have been unfortunate enough to witness my performances know that I really, really like that kind of energetic, frantic, even pub music, music like AC/DC and some of the more upbeat numbers by Iron Maiden and so forth, Judas Priest. I could go on, but I'll stop. That's the kind of music I like to listen to, and I think that's the kind of music that, maybe a person should listen to when your life can get a little big. Because the world can be a pretty mean place out there, so why not try and forget your cares, forget your woes, and have a good time for a while, right? So maybe I should go down and be part of this Pride show in Vancouver, and take with it, a fist in the face punk rock sensibility, and my love of aggressive, heavy music, and see if I can, I don't know, kick things off with a bang, start things off with a rush. I don't know. Get in touch with me and let me know what you think, folks.